Hello and welcome to this edition of Keeping It Honest. I'm your host, Darryl Dukes. Now, if you are a somewhat shoehead and you love Jordans, this story is for you. Earlier today, there was a shoe frenzy all over the U.S. over the what's the shoe name? The Air Jordans Concourse. Now, if you're not a shoehead like myself, then you think why is this important? I'll tell you why. The Air Jordans Concourse cost about $180. The people had to break the long lines, and nationwide there was thousands upon people waiting outside Foot Locker, or as I like to call the shoes where you basically spend too much at, where you could go to pay less and get them at a better price to buy some shoes that cost too overpriced, that cost too much. But anywho, people lined up in long lines to get the shoes, and two people in New York City got arrested after somebody's jaw got broken fighting over these Air Jordans Concourse. Now, according to many sources, they are similar to the original Jordans that was released in 1996. Keeping it honest, really, really, all this fuss over some shoes where they are overpriced, and you can bait and if you, let me give you a good example to put it this way. If somebody steps on them, you will catch hell with that person and probably want to beat them up. That's how basically I explain how these overpriced shoes are doing, because I mean when you look at it, in my notes here, they're $180. $180. Where you could go to Payless and everybody's saying Payless shoes, they'll grip and some other random crap. But they're cheaper. I don't know if you know this or not, but people do not have money to be spending like it grows on trees or something. We are in the economy with an unemployment rate is at 8.6%, with only 120 jobs created. And people spending money around this time like, oh, okay, let's just spend money and spend money and spend money. The more you spend, if you don't got the money to back it up, you're going to go more and more into debt. And you're going to thinking, sooner or later, man, I should have spent all this money for nothing. For nothing. So, whoever bought these Air Jordan Concourse, congratulations. Because sooner or later, give them about maybe within 2 years, if lucky, 3, they're going to get messed up, they're going to get ruined, and you're just going to throw away in the trash. Oh, and another thing. If you didn't get a chance to get the shoes, again, let me point this out to you. There aren't any more. So the people who basically spend money on those overpriced shoes, the Air Jordan Concourse, basically got them all and either are selling them on Craigslist. One person I seen in the news report today was selling them for $500. Note the word of the day: inflation. Because again, overpriced. The shoes cost $180. People are selling them, so far as I heard, up to $500. Again, inflation. Nobody. That's overpriced. Where you could go to Payless, not worry about overpriced shoes, and get more for your money. Sure, they might be cheap, but cheaper is better. Cheap is the new rich. And like I said, if you got them already, hooray for you, because 2, if lucky 3 years, somebody's going to step in your shoes, you will catch hell with them, and probably want to beat them up. For those of you who didn't, look for the overpriced shoes somewhere on Craigslist. I'm sure they're selling them between $180 and $500, but after what I've seen so far. But good luck with that. For this edition of Keeping It Honest, I'm your host, Darryl Dukes. May it a great day, everybody.